Hello, my friends. Today I wanted to continue to talk to you, but that old stupid guy from the last time, uh, he, ugh, he hurt me a little bit too much. So I'm gonna bring some of my friends over, so they talk to you about the privilege of the bards and the glamour and the power that they show. A true bard, not like that dumb nerd bard the guy talked about last time. Let me go and get my friends, and we shall learn by them. I'll see you in a minute. Just kidding, I'm not gonna be here. I need to leave. Well, hello then. It seems like you need someone to talk to about being a proper bard. So I got called in because of a favor. Hello then. I am the bard of valor. A bard of valor is a bard who dedicates his life to bringing inspiration to others, but also learning the ways of being a good warrior. I'd like to think that I am a good warrior, mostly because I am. You see, I'm very confident in my abilities, and I feel like I'm a good fighter. I have killed a lot of people and I feel no remorse for it though, and that's great. You shouldn't feel remorse for the people you kill. If you kill someone, it must have been for a good reason. So is the College of Valor being the one of the ones that you pick at third level when you stop being a Charminx and you decide to actually do something with your life. At third level, you get another proficiency. Well, you get three actually. You get one for medium armor, which means that you're not just unprotected little piece of crap. You get shields for more protection, and you get actual weapons. See here. Look, the problem with lots of bards is they fight with their tiny little daggers and swords. They barely know how to fight. Me, I can use this two ways. I can slice, I can bash, and when I'm feeling creative, hit people with a blunt side on the neck and they stop breathing. Or I hit them with this. Very simple. After that, after you've learned to actually use those things, it takes a little time, you're not just magical overnight. You get combat inspiration, third level. All creatures that you've given a dose of your little power play, they get to add that. Mostly you like, oh, they get to add that to redirect attacks or their spells, or oh, they just need to use it to pass a little saving throw because they weren't fast enough, eh? Well, with this one, you can actually add it to sharpen your blades, thicken your clubs, or make your arrows better. Or just make your spell more powerful, eh? Just add music. Why, hell not, eh? You can add it with your reaction, but don't waste them too much. I had a guy who once wasted his reactions too much. Mate got killed by a ball. Mate got killed by an Etin faster than I could say hello. Well, continuing our task here. 6th level, extra attack. This is very self-explanatory. You just go ahead and you grab your weapon and you swing it and then you swing it again. It's very easy. If it doesn't kill at the first swing, it kills at the second. Not hard, eh? Then, when you're finally good at doing what you do, and you stop crying about things and make melodies for goods people like soldiers or, people who cook or something, I don't know. I just think soldiers are the greatest people in the world. We don't need aristocrats and people like that, eh? Uh, you learn battle magic, which, you don't actually learn much, you just learn to combine magic and then fighting. If you cast a spell, you can use your bonus action to make an attack. Which I should have thought of sooner, honestly. Because when I tell someone to frick off and it deals 2d6 damage, honestly, I probably should have thought that I could also hit them with my axe here and probably knock them off their feet. Sorry, I'm getting a call, I think. I think I need to go then. Well, I'll see you in a bit, you tricky minxes. Though, I do want to say, keep your eyes open. Many reasons. Also, it might come for you. I don't know if I like you already. You can just look these things up, eh? See you later. Incessant bothering music, damn fairies. Oh, hello there. Didn't see you quite there. Sorry, I'm just complaining about a couple of things that have been bugging me lately. Mostly Cindy. That stupid, dumb fey witch. Thinks she can steal my makeup. Ooh, and that's good. Hello? I am the College of Glamour. I got called in here for a favor. Honestly, I didn't really want to come, but I think I can teach you a couple things. If you ever see someone called Cindy, please go up to them and punch them in the nose. They deserve it. So, as a college of the glamour, you are a minx and tricky individual whose fashion sense is of the highest Q. Fey magics are the ones that help you. And let me tell you, fey magics, they're very nice and very pretty, but they're honestly quite horrible, eh? Because, sure, the glamours and sparkles come out and everything's quite nice, but sure, the final effect is that someone loses their intestines. As a college of glamour, you are an inspiration of beauty to people. You know, very simple. You are an inspiration to the ones around you because you're just very cute. For example, you could say your cuteness and your glamour phases give people mantles of protection that inspire them as well. As a bonus action, you can use one of your bardic inspiration charges, and you select people the same as how cool you are, meaning your charisma score, and that they have to be within 60 feet. And they get 5 hit points. They're fake, of course. They're fake, but they work. I don't really know how that works. I don't care. And also they can move, but they move so glamourly that people can attack them. All opportunity attacks on them don't work. Let's see what else we have here. Well, after giving that mantle, enthralling performance. Now, I was a person that versed himself in exotic dance and singing. I always thought, wow, it's great that these people focus on me because of my talent. Turns out it was a fairy named Galen pulling a prank on me. Of course, that Galen, no one's heard from her in the past 4 centuries. Doesn't matter, eh? Uh, well, when you perform for more than 1 minute, you can charm a lot of human people. Well, not specifically humans. Hobgoblins, goblins, bugbears, kenkus, elves, dwarves, orcs, anyone who has a brain at least. Well, having a brain and being intelligent are two very different things. Well, you charm them. They need to make sure that they are wise enough not to fall for the trap. They need to make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they are beguiled by your acting. They idolize you, they praise you, and they hinder those that don't like you. It ends after an hour if the person gets hurt, which has brought me some bad circumstances, where I needed an entourage, but one of them fell and tripped. It was horrible. The whole operation was blown. We had to blow up the city. That's the last of my fairy spice. Now, remember the mantle I mentioned earlier? That still exists. But now you are more compared to a king or a queen, depending, be what you want, than anything. You can command creatures to do whatever you want. Well, that is reasonable. You can't tell them to kill themselves. Spells work in very interesting ways. You can cast a command spell with your bonus action. And no spell slot. It's free. It's a cantrip, basically. It's so easy. I should cast that on Cindy later. Wait, no, she probably knows Counter Charm, the tricky minx. Well, you can cast Command, and, well, if they fail, they're under your control. By the way, the ones that you already have a grasp on, they're easier to charm than the others. Oh, and you look absolutely divine while doing it. You take a beautiful fey form. I'd say you'd look as good as myself, if that was possible. And then Unbreakable Majesty, 14th level. When you are truly a queen or a king, that look that you got from earlier that makes you look really good, it's permanent. Forever. You could be 90 years old, and you'd still, well, you wouldn't look like a young person, but you'd look like a very beautiful 90-year-old person. I'd give you that much. You are permanently beautiful with faic magics. If a creature was to dare mess up your scarf or your hair with those brute clubs and swords they have, they need to make sure that they're not enthralled by you. If they are, their attack misses. Or, it's very funny, you can make them attack their own people. Oh, the practical jokes I've made with this. There's that one time a guy tried to attack me. I turned his sword around. He ended up killing his brother. It was very funny. You should have been there. And, but if they aren't beguiled enough or they were too fast, if they hit you, well, the next spell or enchantment that has to make a save is more effective. They have disadvantage, which they deserve. How dare you mess up my hairline? Sorry. Life works in very mysterious ways. One of the more mysterious ones being, who the hell stole my makeup? Of course it's Cindy. I already told you. It's been a pleasure, my darlings, but I must leave. Wait a minute. I just got the best idea. I just need to cast just once and that Cindy is done for. Goodbye, my darlings. Have a great day. Well, it looks like the cat's out of the bag. Yeah, those weren't my friends. I was just impersonating people. I'm surprised you fell for it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this delightful performance by me, and me. and me. If you want to come back soon, I think I might have something else for you. Until then, au revoir, my friends. You're probably tired. Gerald, what is it? What do you mean Cindy's dead? Who cares? No one liked her anyway. Goodbye.